In this video I'm going to show you how to access and change the air filter in a Volkswagen Polo 6n2. This is a 1.4 and it's a 2001 model. The job is a little bit more involved than your average car, but hopefully after watching the video you should be able to have a go yourself. Getting straight on with it, first thing we need to do is pull the HT leads from the top of this cover, because this cover's got to come off. So free all them up and pull them aside like that. Now they're free, get a 10mm socket on a ratchet and a bar and loosen the top of the cover. The bolts should stay in there because they're caught on the fixings there. Here's a closer look at the bolts. So that one's loose, so it needs undoing. Next thing we need to do is come around the driver's side of the engine and just pull off this hose here. Should just pull off, there's no clips on there. And there's another vacuum pipe by here. Pull that down like so. Now you've got an option here on this. You can either take it all the way out, which as you can see it'll move all the way, or you can unclip that using the pliers, but they're a little bit fiddly. So just pop that right there. You can now pull that off. Like I said, you don't really have to do this because that pulls out quite easily from the side of the wing, but I think I prefer to do it that way. So with everything disconnected from the box, this should be able to lift free, like so. And there's two connectors at the back there, which are holding the box in place, and you've got to give them a sharp tug, like so, and like so. And there's the connectors there, little rubber mounts. And they connect onto those there and there. So have a little inspection while it's all off, just to check everything's okay. There's no loose wires, no loose pipes. So once you've got the airbox off, or the engine cover, whatever you want to call it, just turn it over. And this is where we'll access the air filters. There's one in there, and there's one in there. So we need to take all this off. And there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws just to get those air filters out. So this will be a little bit of an arduous task now. Just in case you couldn't see, here's the screws that we need to undo all the way around the outside. So we'll undo all these by hand now, starting with the middle. Well, they couldn't put clips on here, I don't know. So they're all free now. So this should just lift from position, like so. That lifts out, and you can turn that over. You turn it over, usually that'll be in there, but that's obviously slipped out. We'll just give these a quick inspection. I'm not actually changing them today, I was just showing you how it's done. They're not in bad nick, to be fair. So yeah, I don't think they were changed that long ago, to be honest. They certainly haven't done many miles. There we go. Obviously, if you were changing the filters, this is where you'd swap them over. Like I said, we're not changing them now, so I'm just going to show you how to put it all back together now. It's all reversal of removal. Just slots in there. You can feel it make a seal. Now all you need to do is do all the screws back up. So we take that, we'll turn it around, up that way, make sure you haven't lost the bolts, but you shouldn't have done. Line those holes there and there, line those up with those there. You'll know where you are because the oil filler cap will go through the hole there. You'll feel it in position and then just push down and he's on there tight. Take your 10mm socket with your extension bar and your ratchet. Do them at hand tight so far. And just nip them up. Not too tight, they're going into the rocker cover and you don't want to split that over threads. Don't forget to put all these back or they'll be hanging on the exhaust and melting. We don't want that. Now here's the fun bit. Pull that up there and get him on there. Line him up so the two slots line up. Right, these things can prove awkward without the right tools. I'm going to try and do it with along those pliers, but it'll probably slip off. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to get it to there. I'm going to switch those because they're not very accurate. So a pair of wider pliers with some wider jaws, a bit stronger. Clamp him on there, and on he goes. Move that down a bit, back to where it was, and that's on there, solid now. Don't forget the pipe you took off on the driver's side. Just push him on, and the vacuum pipe you took off this side goes up there. There we go. They both just push on. There's no clips. Just give it a quick once over then. Check all the HT leads are in their slots. Check they're not hanging over the exhaust too much. Check that that pipe's on over there. Check that pipe's on under there. Check that that's secure, which it is. Check that that's secure, which it is. Safe to say, job's a good one. If you've liked the video or you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll try and answer any questions. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing lots more videos.